Jesus said, "Man cannot live on bread alone, but from every word that proceeds from the mouth of God." You're listening to Daily Truth.
One of the problems with modern evangelicalism and really just American culture in general is that we take exceptions and we make them the norm. And then we take the norm and completely throw it out. That what we're doing when it comes to universal principles is that we're always working down to the lowest common denominator. Always working down to the lowest common denominator. To give you an example, the argument for abortion, which is the murder of an unborn child, the argument for abortion often is an argument that goes something like this. Well, what about if a woman has been raped? Or what about in the case of the mother's life, right? Ectopic pregnancies. The argument starts with the rare exceptions and then wants to say, and therefore that should be the norm across the board. Because we have some of these exceptions, we should treat all pregnancies, all unwanted pregnancies in this way. Where the Bible has a very clear answer for these kinds of things. In the case of rape, we don't punish the child for the sin of the father, right? You have three people in that scenario. You have a man, you have a woman, you have a baby. The man sins, and we punish the baby. God's word is very clear that the children shall not be punished for the sins of the fathers. This is immoral. This is unrighteous. This is wicked. In the case of an ectopic pregnancy, even the most stringent abolitionists, in the bills that they propose that are righteous and honor the Lord, that do not compromise, they still have provisions for those kinds of scenarios. And anybody who would say that an abolitionist does not have those kinds of provisions, those kinds of details in the bills that they're presenting is somebody who is slandering, who is perverting the truth, and who is lying. That's just simply not true of the abolitionist position. But my overarching point is simply that in society as a whole, and sadly in the evangelical church as well, what we've often done is made the exception the norm.
Wait. Hold it. Big announcement, a scary announcement, a threat, but also a promise. The price of our conference, the Postmillennial and Theonomy conference, it's going up. It's going up right after Reformation Day. We are going to hold the price at $100, which is super cheap for a 3-day conference with Dr. James White, Dr. Joseph Boot, Dr. Gary DeMar, and the guy who's not a doctor, so we'll say Pastor Joel Webbon. We've got a great conference, May 5th, 6th, and 7th in Georgetown, Texas, just north of Austin for $100. Super cheap, but we can't hold that price forever. So if you want to get into that price, you got to get in now, right after Reformation Day, not Halloween. Reformation Day, October 31st. That's the last day that you can get in this conference, register at the price of $100. After that, starting November 1st, it's going to be $130. So go to rightresponseconference.com, rightresponseconference.com, and register today. Thanks.